Hey YouTube, this is Dosm Rider here with a review of S.H.Figuarts Cheeda Nick from Tokumei Sentai Go-busters. So as opposed to a Ranger figure here, we have a Buddy Roid figure. This is Cheeda Nick, obviously. He is Red Buster's Buddy Roid, and he is a cool guy. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the packaging. Very much like Red Buster's packaging, actually. You have the Red Buster visor here and overall helmet, kind of looking Homer Simpson-like when he's all bald like that. For like the packaging window. Have a picture of Cheeda Nick here, obviously. It says Cheeda Nick, Tokumei Sentai Go-busters. The picture kind of extends over here. It says his name again in case you forgot what you bought by the time you turned this. Another picture of him here. The name here again. And on the back it says Busters ready, go, weapon in action. Black leather gloves. Putting in the man hours to make Step Brothers references. High quality, sure. And then it shows just a bunch of different things you can do with them, and by a bunch I mean 3. So I like the packaging. I kind of wish they might have... I get that they did the Red Buster style to, you know, because he's from Red Buster, but if they maybe made a little more Cheeda Nick unique, but that's fine. Accessories-wise, this guy is really barren. You get the 2 sets of fists, one of which are on him, or which are just closed fists, which he's hiding right now, or being kidnapped, I'm not sure. And then you have the holding the weapon hands, and that is it for hands, and then you get his little wheel blasters here. And they're nicely detailed, but that is all you get. Yeah. But so before we get into any of that, let's go ahead and we'll take a look at the figure, which I think is a pretty nice figure in my opinion. I think the head sculpt was really well done. The red paint just all over, but starting here at the head sculpt looks really nice. It's a nice, shiny red. I think that they got the head sculpt really nicely. It appears, unless I'm wrong, that they used a slight, like a clear plastic above the green eyes and like the green up here, which gives it a really neat look, and I think that they did a good job on the head sculpt. Obviously down here to the chest, the nice paint continues. I really like the color they used. Looks really metallic-y. His arms look very Kabuto-esque to me. I just want to mention that this whole style of the black and silver arms looks very Kabuto-esque. Here's his shiny crotch. I appreciate this random bikini part here. And then down here at his legs, he's also got a nice shiny black plastic here, which I think looks nice also. And then the silver paint on his legs here is not metallic, but it has this nice shine to it. So he doesn't have any die-cast metal on him, but when you look at him, he looks very show accurate just because of all of the shine he has to him. Here on the back, you actually have the part of him that is his bike, which is the cheetah face, which is very nicely painted. And then this little wheel here, which actually spins, which is just kind of nice. But so yeah, that is the detail-wise. I think he looks good. Articulation-wise, pretty typical fare here. You have your 360 ball joint here. It's very, very stiff on mine, on this side particularly. I'm not sure why. Then his shoulder pad obviously lifts up here. Swiveling here at the arm. You got your double elbow joint as usual. Swiveling at his fists. You have articulation here at the chest. And then the waist here a little bit. It is kind of hindered by his giant chest piece. Then you got a 360 ball joint down here at his leg. It swivels. Got your double knee joint here. Your foot is on sort of a ball joint thing. Well, it is kind of a ball joint, I guess. You can move it around. It doesn't really go side to side because of his ankle here. And then you got your toe joints here with his very almost pointy-like feet, which have a hard time touching the ground. And then, of course, the head's on a nice ball joint, so you can get all-around movement. 360, I'll use his handles to spin that around. And up and down movement. So very well articulated. No loose joint problems to speak of, which I am very pleased with. So overall, a pretty nice figure. So as you saw, there's not really any accessories to him. However, you can put these pieces on for him to use his weapons. So we'll just quickly switch those out to put some holding things on hands. And then, so yeah, you can put the weapon in his hand. I guess, obviously you look at the box, you're not going to be stupid, but the handle's up here. This thing looks like a handle, so like I instinctively went for it. I'm like, oh look, shiny, and it's all red, so it's like, put your hand on me. That sounded wrong. So he can like shoot up stuff or whatever he wants to do with his wheel blaster. He's like, I want to be like the Go-Rangers. Go-Rangers, not Go-Rangers. Go-Ongers, there we go. There's too many goes and everything, so that's cool, I guess. Overall, he's going to faceplant. Overall, I'm pleased with the figure itself. I think the details all look good on him, and no loose joints, so I think he's a pretty quality figure, so I'm happy with that. But I feel that he was very under-accessorized. Like, there's not much you can give him, but I really would have liked maybe 1 or 2 alternate hands, maybe just like a relaxed hands, or some sort of hands with personality, because personally, I don't really want to pose him with these wheel guns, and I just kind of wanted to get him in a sort of funny pose, or just like a generic, I'm going to stand next to Red Buster pose, and I feel like I really wanted some just regular hands to facilitate that, as opposed to just some fists. So I think that, especially since he's an exclusive, they could have given you a few extra hand sets. Usually I'm not too hard up about that, but for this one I kind of am, since I feel like it's limiting me a little bit. But overall, he's still a pretty good figure in my opinion. I still enjoy him. I think if you're really a huge fan of Go-busters or Cheeda Nick, then maybe you want to pick him up like a Mandarake if you see him for a good price. It's hard to really say that if these are worth the exclusive price you pay for him right up front. But if you really like Cheeda Nick, I think he's a solid figure, and I quite enjoy him. I just really wish he was more accessorized and he would stand. Oh, good, he's standing. So, until next time, make sure you check out WritersRangersRambles.com for the craziest Toku podcast anywhere. Until next time, it's Dosm Rider, signing out.